Once you've decided to set up your graph, how you want it, for example here like we've done with the matrix background, which is just black with green bars, you're then going to want to be able to put onto it the matrix study. So if you go into the middle of a chart, right click, go on to other main graph features, and then go down to share script studies, click on that. Once a box comes up, if you click on then add, and there'll be a list, and one of them is matrix cycles. So if you click on matrix cycles, say OK, and immediately it puts on the study. You'll also find up the top here is a little box, and if you click that box, there's a number of settings. So if you want to change colours, so any of these MC1, 2, 3 and 4 colours, again depending on your backgrounds. You can also change templates, and you can also change pivots. Now if we go across the pivots, you can see here if you click pivots on, it will mark in all the pivots as per the rules of the pivots. And templates, and you can select whichever template, so say MC1, and it puts the MC1 template. And again, you just switch between any of the templates you like, or switch them off. And go back to settings again. That's obviously where you change the template colours, and this is obviously where we change your pivot colours. Cycle, this is to turn the various cycles on and off. At the moment we've got all 4 on, so if you could switch them all off except the MC1, and just the MC1 stays. Obviously if we take them all off, there's none on. Put back on again. Now if you want to also put onto your chart the matrix stats, which is also shown in the Nexus book, then what we do is right click on the chart again, and we go again to this time add an indicator, and you go down to the bottom left here which says share script indicator. Click on that, and you will find in the list should be matrix, matrix stochastics. Click on OK after selecting it, and we'll change data source to we'll use, I'll just leave it on daily for a moment. Say OK, and then you can change colours immediately, which already says default for this black background. Just say OK, and there it is. We can move down here and grab hold of it and make it slightly bigger. As you can see, this is the stats that are used in the Nexus book, with the high and low, or overbought and oversold positions at the levels as shown in the book. Once you've set these up, if you go back to our initial portfolio, go back to our matrix or Aussie dollar, again we either press enter or just hit the chart button, and again you can scroll through this by rolling the mouse ball or pressing the space key. As you can see, I've got some of these here in just slightly different colour because I've set them up. There you go, these ones are slightly duller, the MC ones here. I've changed these individually because they're all set individually, so whichever one you want. If you want to change more, you have to go through more, changing them to whatever colour you like, or just an individual setting. Again, that's done from obviously settings here. You click on here for example, and you get a choice of an array of colours. Just say OK, OK. Once it's set there, when you exit ShareScope, every time you go back into ShareScope, it will be fixed to exactly what you set it for before. It doesn't matter if you accidentally mess any of these things up. What you can do is go onto the over here on top left, right click, say delete study or refresh study. So let's say we delete it, right click again, go back, other main graph features, back to adding a study, hit add, select it again, and bang, it will come back up to where it was. As per the rules of Matrix, if you want to be able to invert anything, any chart you go to, for example, let's say, well, I'll do on this one here, if I wanted to invert point 2, I'd normally just click on it and it changes. If you go to a new chart, like here for example, you want to click, there you go, number 2 down again. Now if you click on this and it doesn't happen, it doesn't actually move, just go over here and click on the drop down. It's just basically a reset, and then click here, and then off it goes again. Same with the MC2, you can do exactly the same, and again, these are all remembered, so whatever you invert will always be remembered.